Please go ahead and unmute yourself. Just be quiet for me. Mr. Ortiz, unmute yourself for me and just have your face in the camera. The judge is about to come out. Just be quiet until he comes out.
Turn the light back there. Tangy. What do you got? Oh, no. Right.
The first one is this one, okay. This is call number 2012-08748 in the interest of Ernest, Emma, and Easton Ortiz. Parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So. All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Samantha Fernandez, and I'm the mother of the 3 children.
Sir, your name and your relationship to the children.
Ernest Ortiz, and I'm the father of the 3 kids.
All right, and for the state?
Angela Jeffries, Your Honor.
And what are we doing today, Ms. Jeffries?
Your Honor, I just wanted to do a quick approach. You already transferred this case to a district court, but somehow it got set back on your docket for today. I wanted to ask the court if you would order a domestic or mediation via the DRO because it got transferred without that, if that was possible.
Mediation, hold on a second.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, this was final hearing was set for today, right? And the 245th?
Right, but
You have to go to mediation. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, DRO mediation is ordered.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. That's all I had. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Fernandez and Mr. Ortiz, you may log off and log back into the other Zoom if you have questions in that
Okay.
order to both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Parker, are we on the right case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Meaning WRIGH.
Both are right. We're on the right case, and their last name is right.
All right,
I mean,
and where are the parents?
The parents are on the call. They're appearing via phone.
Okay. All right, this is cause number 2004-16001 in the interest of Terrell and Cameron Wright. Please, parents, raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Crystal McKenzie. I'm the mother of the children.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Terrell Raymond Wright, and I'm the father of the children.
All right, and for the state?
Sharday Parker, Your Honor.
And what are we doing today, Miss Parker?
Your Honor, this is a modification of the child support and medical support only.
Okay.
18.
And what are we doing? Having a hearing? I have an order
Yes,
here.
Yeah, no, that's my proposed order, Your Honor. We're having a hearing. Mr. Wright is not in agreement with the
Okay.
with the amounts.
All right, hold on just a second. Right. So this is a suit for modification of child support obligation.
Yes.
What is the current amount of child support?
The current amount of child support is $216, and the medical support is at $50.
Okay. Do we have any stipulations?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let's proceed.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Mr. Terrell Wright as its first witness.
Okay.
Mr. Wright, can you state your name for the court, please?
Terrell Ramon Wright.
Mr. Wright, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you employed?
Hydrochem PSC.
How long have you been employed there?
I recently just came back to this company. I've been back here now, I'd say about a year now, a little bit over a year. I
Okay.
did a year and something.
And are you
But
an hourly
I
or
go ahead.
Mr.
Yes,
Are you an
hourly.
hourly or a salaried employee?
Hourly.
How much do you make per hour?
My gross is at 17, but right now I'm only making 16.15 for the epidemic.
Okay. And Mr. Wright, can you please tell me your year-to-date earnings?
The ones that I gave you earlier,
Yes, sir.
I would have to pull that up again.
Okay. Isn't it true that your year-to-date earnings are $36,434.87?
Those numbers that I gave you, yes, that's what the numbers that I gave you.
Yes, that's
Okay.
Yeah,
And that
that's
is through what date?
that is through October 30th.
Okay. So that's for 10 months.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
So we don't have a set pay rate. Our hours are not the same every week. We might work 40 hours this week, but the next week we might work 30 or 20.
I
There's
understand.
no, yes, sir.
This is just an example of what you've done over the last 10 months. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Mr. Wright, how often are you paid?
Every week.
Every week. And your last order was done in 2010, correct?
I believe so. That was the one that lifted up.
Yes.
The one that
No.
yeah.
Your last,
No.
Mr. Wright. You currently pay child support in the amount of $216 a month, correct?
Yeah. Well, I thought I was paying 300 or something. They're taking 70 something dollars a week, so it was at 300 and something a month. That's what it
Mr.
was.
Wright. Yes, you're currently paying $216 in child support and $50 in medical support a month, correct, Mr. Wright?
I guess that's right.
Isn't it true that your wages have changed since the last order was put in place?
Yeah, they've changed. I've actually went from company to company.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it true that you make more money now than you did in 2010?
Now that right there, I cannot say I'm making more money. The hours are not. I don't know the hours. The hours I worked that year versus the hours this year. I don't know the hours.
Okay. Mr. Wright, do you have health insurance available at a reasonable cost for your children?
Yes, we just started the insurance for this year, and I put Terrell Jr. on there with the ask me, do I want to add him? Yeah, wait, he has an accident. My medical, would it take care? I put him on there for that. If
So you
anything
put him
happens to
on, you put
from
him on for
having,
catastrophic, he has catastrophic injury coverage through your job, correct?
the way they told me, if my son is driving and he has an accident, the insurance will take him and cover his stuff in the hospital. That's how they explained it to me.
Okay, but did they explain it to you that it would cover regular doctors or dental appointments?
They didn't say no dental. It's just for the,
Okay,
whatever's happening to him, I guess.
Mr. Wright, Terrell is currently 18, correct?
Correct.
And when will Terrell graduate from high school?
This year,
This year meaning 2020 or this year meaning May of 2021?
ma'am, to be honest with you, I'm not sure the exact date. To tell you the truth, I don't know the exact date.
Is Terrell a senior this year?
I believe he is.
Okay. And Mr. Wright, the child support amount that I discussed with you previously was $726 per month and $164 support, correct?
Uh-huh.
And you're not in agreement with this amount, correct?
Okay. No, she's telling me that they're trying to
Your
move
Honor,
it.
objection, non-responsive,
Okay.
anything after correct, yes.
Okay, listen,
Okay,
just
okay.
listen to the question. I'm going to let you say something, Mr. Wright, but right now
Yes.
you're on the
Okay.
witness stand and you listen to the question and you try to answer the question, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness. Oh, wait,
All
no,
right.
I do have one more question. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I do have one
All
more
right.
question. Mr. Wright, when were you served with the petition in this lawsuit? Do you remember?
No, ma'am. For this court date today,
For this, yeah.
they just sent me a message saying I have to appear in court 11:05 at 8:04 in the morning. 11:05 at 8:04 in the morning. I have to appear in court. That's what the message was.
Okay, so you don't recall being served in August of 2020?
The time that we were in the meeting, and the lady asked me, "Do I agree?" We had a meeting. The lady asked me, "Do I agree?" I said no. She said, "Why?" I told her. We called
Okay,
my
thank
father.
you. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for Mr. Wright.
All right. Hold
Your
on
Honor,
just a minute. Hold on just a second. Miss McKenzie, do you have any questions for Mr. Wright?
No, sir.
Okay. Call your next witness, Ms. Parker.
Your Honor, the state calls Crystal McKenzie.
Okay.
Ms. McKenzie, are you requesting that the court approve the child support amount of $726 per month
Yes.
to start September 1st, 2020?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you requesting that the court approve the medical support amount of $164 starting September 1st?
Yes, ma'am.
And isn't it true that you haven't requested to modify this order since 2010?
Yes, ma'am.
And why are you requesting a modification now?
I mean, because I know through time has passed. I mean, I didn't want to be, I want us both to be able to survive to take care of the children. But really, even though he's only paying $200 and something, he don't do anything for them on the side.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. McKenzie. Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Mr. Wright, do you have any questions for Miss
'em. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. All right. Anything further, Ms. Parker?
No, I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Hold on a second.
I don't know if I can say something.
Yes, yes, sir, you can. Go ahead.
Okay, sir, they tried to do this before. I didn't agree. They called my father. My father told them my son has been living with him. When I was going home, she came over there to get the kids. And then my dad called me and said, go right back to that place and tell the people that she's coming to get the kids. So they left it at $70 a week. Whatever it was back then, they tried to raise it. They didn't raise it because of all that was happening. They wanted my father to go to court. They wanted to give him custody of the kids. He didn't go to court because he was a sick man. And my kid has been my kid has been there with him the whole time. She's living in LaPorte. The kids, they take the kids to LaPorte. They live in Baytown, but they just go to the school over there. I took them out of the school and put them in Baytown school. She took them and put them right back in LaPorte school. That's the only thing they do in LaPorte is go to school. They live in LaPorte. They live in Baytown at my father's house, 48 Charles Avenue. So all I was trying to do was, when they tried this before, it didn't go up. It stayed the same. I left it like that. And now this comes again. I had a meeting on the phone before. I just signed the paper. Now this is another meeting, and they're trying to raise it up again. All I'm trying to do is say the same thing before. When they didn't raise it up, it's the same thing. My kids are still right there.
Okay. Ms. McKenzie, anything you want to say?
Yes, sir. You can call the grandma, his mother. She'll tell you everything. Me and her co-parent, we take care of the kids together. He does not come around. He does not help. He does not do anything. But pay $216.
That's not. I'm not the one that started the child support, though. The child support, when it started, I can't even see my kids. The child support said I can only see them on the weekends.
Okay, this is not an argument. This is a trial.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, the court orders of the modification is granted.
Granted. Okay. The
And-
modification is granted.
And father is ordered to pay child support in the amount of $700 a month. Cash medical support amount of $100 a month, beginning September 1st, 2020. All right, so give me a corrected
Amended.
order.
Got
Yes.
you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, you guys are free to log off this Zoom and then log it back into the other one, and then we'll be done after that.
Yes, ma'am.
We have to do what now?
Log off of
back
this.
in?
Log back into the other Zoom, the one we came from.
Okay, the first meeting number 892. Just go back to the first meeting number we were in.
Yes, go back to the first meeting number we were in. Yes.
Okay. So
All right.
my question here, when the
Alex,
judge,
I don't want to.
said,
We're still. Wait, Mr. Wright. We're still live on.
Okay.
We're still. I will explain
Okay.
everything to you when we get back over.